And on the trends of the COVID-19 infections in the country, the Ministry of Health has put the Nairobi remand prison on a total lockdown for the next 30 days following the rise in the number of COVID-19 infections at the facility. Speaking during the daily COVID-19 briefing on Tuesday, Health Chief Administrative Secretary Dr. Rashid Aman said out of the 64 COVID-19 infections reported in Nairobi County over the last 24 hours, 45 of them were from the Nairobi Industrial Area Remand Prison. This comes as the country recorded 137 new cases from a sample size of 1,258 samples. Emily K. Bade with the story.
The Nairobi Industrial Area Remand Prison will not receive any more remandees as of Wednesday, October 7th, following a rise in the number of COVID-19 infections at the facility.
I want to inform you that we have noticed that there has been an increase in the number of COVID cases in our prisons, particularly the Nairobi Industrial Remand Prison. For instance, of the 64 cases that Nairobi reported, for the past 24 hours, 35 out of these 64 cases are prisoners. That is 55% of the number of confirmed cases in Nairobi over the past 24 hours came from Nairobi Remand Prison.
Making the announcement on Tuesday, Health Chief Administrative Secretary Dr. Rashid Aman said the ministry has noted an increase in COVID-19 cases in prisons, particularly in the Industrial Area Remand Facility. Visits to the facility have also been suspended.
It has now been directed that from tomorrow, the Nairobi Remand Prison will cease to receive any remandees, and it will be in a closed down mode. Already we know that the prisons have implemented the protocols quite strictly. We know that the Industrial Remand Prison, they have followed our protocol of not allowing any visitations or any other external visitors coming into that environment. This directive now stops remandees being transferred to that facility until such time that we can contain the situation in that facility.
Aman further highlighted a worrying trend in Turkana County where 34 coronavirus cases were recorded in the last 24 hours, 33 of them being from the Kakuma refugee camp, with 10 being new arrivals.
When you look at the Turkana, which had another large number, 33 of the 34 cases from Turkana come from the Kakuma refugee camp. And in this camp, those 33 cases, we know that 10 of those cases are new arrivals into the refugee camp.
On Tuesday, the Ministry of Health reported 137 new cases from a sample size of 1,258, bringing the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 39,586. Distribution of the 137 cases by counties is as follows. Nairobi is leading with 64 cases. Turkana for the first time recorded the second highest number of positive cases at 34. Mombasa 12, Kiambu 8, Uasin Gishu 6, Trans Nzoia 4, Meru, Nakuru, Kajiado, Kericho, Kisii, Kisumu, Laikipia, Machakos and Tharaka Nithi with 1 case each. During the same period, 296 people were given a clean bill of health, increasing the total recoveries to 27,328. Currently, the death toll from COVID-19 in the country now stands at 743 after 8 patients succumbed to the disease. Aman also appealed to Kenyans not to drop their guard so as to avoid a second wave hitting the country.
Fellow Kenyans, the testing that we have so far carried out, both at the national and county levels, has shown that the positivity rate has yet to come down to the point that we would desire. In the last 1 week, following the relaxation measures by His Excellency, the President, the positivity rate is still hovering at a level that still remains high for our liking. It is for this reason that we are appealing to our fellow Kenyans not to lower your guard.
For Channel 1 News, I am Emily K. Bade.